Songwriter Sun King.
Sun King.
And she came in through the window. Song came out.
Oh.
When I rolled out.
Nah, never. See, I was in the Pink Floyd. I didn't do the Beatles until I got into the Beatles pop for real. I saw her standing there now. All right. So, hey, what's up? Swain Griffin, Mr. Busted Down, doing a little. Hey, these is my notes, my outline. What I'm gonna give y'all. What's gonna be rock and roll? What's going on? What y'all gonna learn? Let me see if I can get up closer so y'all can see. Oh, so y'all already got the video, page 24. I got your chord sheet and everything. Learn how to do chords in a couple of minutes, the scales, the diagram, position, how to practice scales. And I don't practice scales because I'm not a lead guitarist. I play the rhythms. I throw in a couple of fills, but I just don't practice scales. That's not what I do. Oh, I'm going to play page 24 again. All right, so these are some of the diagrams. Oh, that's the Bob Proctor stuff that I got going on. Let me tell you the diagrams. That's what I was doing. Oh, yeah, that's one of the diagrams that I got. There should be a better version of it on the flash drive somewhere. I mean, in the PDF. This is like the intro or what all you're gonna get when I be selling this stuff. I'm gonna give it to y'all free, see if anybody can figure it out, see if it works. And then my beta testers, that's what I learned from internet marketing. You gotta have beta testers so you can test and throw the stuff out, and then you get some free testimonials. That would be like, I got like 4 or 5 kids that I already know that's be playing and everything that I've met through the summer through Buster Jam DC. Oh, hold on. That's some private stuff. All right, here we go. That's some more of the diagrams and everything. Y'all be getting diagrams like this. It'll be coming in the kit and everything I got. All right, so what we're gonna do is go back to this page. The sexy girl is. Page of the sexy girl. Page of the sexy girl. Let's see. Oh, all right, this is the sexy girl. This Fanny, say hi, Fanny. Hold on. Fanny, say hi. She over there. She. That's the. All right, see, this is the head. These twin pegs and everything. Oops. The head is the twin pegs and everything. That's the one. She got bangs right now. She got like one bang. She's like hanging right down. This the neck. All right, let me. And this, that's a big ass. She got a big old ass. She, all ass back there. That's all ass. All right, that's the coochie. Hold on, let me see. I wrote it down over here. Oh, it's coccyx. It's right there. Somewhere. All right, and then it's the neck. And then you got all this chakras. That's the crown and everything. You got all the chakras and everything, the crown. And these are all the notes. These are the strings. What you need to do is get very familiar with your girl. So you gotta touch all on her real good. You see how I'm touching all. You gotta feel all over these things right here, whatever they call things that's holding the strings in place. That's what I call them. And I've been playing for years. These things are the pegs that hold your strings in place. I don't do that because they're little pegs, dowel joints, I think. Anyway, and string. So what you're supposed to do is, this is the pick. You ever seen that commercial or that thing where they say, well, hold on, I got to turn the volume back up. All right, playing with buttons. Where's the camera? All right, this is the pick. All right, this is not. All right, this is how I hold the pick generally. Most of the time like this, because when you pick like this, it's easier to. Oh, where am I at? It's easier to get the harmonic when you hit. When you hit, because you gotta bend it and everything. This is what I do. Don't be doing what I do. Don't be trying this stuff at home. Or this is what I'm making a video for. You pay for it, you can try it at home. It's easy to make the harmonic. When you do it like with this one. I don't know, because I used to start off playing Metallica and they would have harmonics. You would have to hit palm mutes and then it would go, you would have to do palm mute palm. That's a palm. And you put your fingers on the dashboard and thing like this, and then you when you got electric car, it goes chum 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 chum. All right. What you need to do with this is you need to take and hit all of the notes and listen to them, each one of them, how they sound like. I should really get my boy to record me while I'm doing this, because I can't. I'll show y'all. I gotta get my boy to do this part. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's up? This is Swain Griffin, Mr. Jam. I'm supposed to give y'all the tutorial. We're supposed to bust the jam. We're supposed to do this song real quick. It's called Rock and Roll Band. I wrote this song when I was 16, but I had to steal the lyrics from somebody, but I wrote the music to it. So it go like, hold on, let me show you how to do the metronome. Whenever you practice a song, alright, I don't use the metronome at first. I use the metronome last, so that after I learn how to song, I can put it to the metronome. Alright, this the metronome, and it go like this. See, this song is heavy duty song. It's real fast. It's rock and roll. See, and I got it so it go bump like that. So it does that. Alright, and that's that start. I'm gonna sit this right here, and my man, he recorded for me so he can show you how it go. Alright. Alright, that's that. Alright, so that's the metronome. I'm supposed to have this through the whole song, but it's gonna mess me up because I don't never play this song. It's an old song. I call it Page 24. I wrote this song when I was 16. I'm 40 something now, and I played it like maybe 15 times because it was always a jinx. I was scared to play it because I thought it was gonna be bad for me. But I'm gonna bust this jam right now because I'll be starting to play it on the mall real quick. And I don't really know the lyrics and everything. But in order to give y'all the proper how to learn a song, how to play a song, how to bust a jam, you got to use the metronome because you got to be clean, you got to be smooth, you got to strike each note sharply and clearly. All right, now this one we're gonna start it off on the it's the same song. That's the song. It's basically the song, but we threw a whole bunch of cool stuff to it to make it, rock and roll. It's a jam. It's a punk rock song. If you ever go get the book A Light in the Attic, you turn to page 24. You see it's a punk rock song when you read it. So go like this. Oh, how it started, we go. Alright, how it go? We're gonna start all over because I told you we only played this song. We're just doing this to make a video so people can learn how to play. Alright, there go. It's this. So what we're gonna do is edit this video and then go back when we can actually play the song real good, because we're sitting down trying to play up against the wall and then tearing it up real bad. We're gonna have to do this again. Alright, peace. Hold on, let's see. Thanks, everybody. This is Swain Griffin, Bust the Jam, DC. Bust the Jam. Alright, this is my baby Fanny. Say, hey Fanny, that's what's up. Hey Fanny, that's what's up. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this is the beginning. We're gonna show y'all a song real quick. I'm not gonna show you how to play the song. I'm gonna show you how to learn. This is practice on how to play the guitar. I ain't gonna teach you too much, nothing except for how to play music. And I'm using the guitar to show you that, so you can figure it out on your own. All right, this is what we got. This is what all musicians need: is a metronome. A musician need a metronome. A magician, musician, however you want to say it. That's what's up. All right, the rock and roll song is called Page 24. I'm gonna show you how you work a metronome real quick. It go like this. All right, it's the we on 160. We got the 1/4 beat, so it go beep, beep, and that's how you keep the time, and that's the rhythm. All right, so I'm gonna bust the basic on how the jam go, and then it go like this. Hold on. Alright, that's that. Now, what I'm going to do is, that's just the basic for the song. That's to get the time and the rhythm and how the song go. But that's really just only like the main part of the song. What we're going to do is bust a jam, heavy duty. Alright, and we put the whole song together, and it's got an intro and outro and the middle and all kinds of cool shit together. Alright, let me see if I can remember how to, and then I got to play with the metronome. I ain't played the song like 10 times since I wrote it, and like when I was 15, 16. But it's called Page 24. I only wrote the music for it. Somebody else wrote the lyrics. But it's a jamming song. It go like this. Here I go. It's a punk rock song. It go like this. Here I go. No, shut. Oh, how's it go? Damn, I forgot how the song go. How it go. Try it one more again. Man, recorded. I'm kind of nervous. This is the same kind of pressure that y'all be under when I say bust a jam and y'all gotta play on the spot. Yes, that's what I'm feeling right now. All right, so you ready? All right, here it go. Here it go. That's not it. Alright, so that's all y'all supposed to get for this one. And I'll slow it down and so you can learn the metronome. Well, this is just the metronome practice. Alright, so you see how it's all tearing up and nothing was on time except for the first little bit. But that's why you practice. And I don't practice this song that much. But I play it because it's rock and roll and it's fun. Alright, peace. That's it for this little session. Thank you very much. Rock and roll, Swain Griffin. Hey, what's up? Swain Griffin, how y'all doing? I gotta put the lighting on in the studio. It's my girl, she hanging out with me. Alright, so what it is we got this right here. Alright, this is the guitar. If you ever look at a guitar, you ever play guitar, you're trying to learn, you're trying to figure out how to play the guitar. Whoops, let me put my face over here. Alright. What you gotta know, first things you gotta know is these are the open strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. Lesson 1, the guitar. This is the quick version. I'm gonna make a little old video so teach y'all how to play guitar. Cause some kids, really, I don't know what it is. All you gotta do is practice, just keep on making noise, and eventually it'll come out to sound like something. That's really all I did. Alright, but it's good to know some things so that you can organize the noise. Yeah, right. So one of the key things that you know, that my guitar, her name is Fanny, and that's short for cacophony. And I bring order to the chaos. So really, you don't have to know any of this stuff. You can just blang, 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 and just make noise. But as soon as you decide to create order out of the chaos, all these things will become something that you'll understand, that you can, in order to make greater order. And, you can organize stuff down into a song, organize stuff down into a riff, organize into a lead, scales and all kinds of stuff. We're getting into that in a minute. Hold on, let me show you what we got. Alright, so lesson 1 is the guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, E, A, D, G, B, E. It goes backwards. And these are all of the notes. In guitar, it's always a sharp. You never have a flat. It's always a sharp because it's rock and roll, baby. Alright, so we got that 12 frets on the keyboard, on the joint, and they all repeat, and then it goes back to the same thing over again. I'm gonna go next. Alright, these are the chords. I wish I could enlarge this. Let's enlarge it. That's not enlarged. Well, alright, these are the chords. Let me see. I'm just supposed to be able to enlarge this. Blast. Alright, let's go back to the chords. Alright, so you got your E, A, D, G, B, E. Alright, so you got, dang, this is so small. Alright, I'm gonna figure out how to make it larger. Alright, so you got, this is your, alright, these are your major chords right here. These are the notes for your major chords. E, A, C sharp, that's an A major triad. See the green thing says the major triad notes. Alright, and they're on the fretboard. This is one of the first things I saw when I started doing this, creating. This is what I did because I didn't know nothing. I had a piano book, and I had a piano book that had the chords in it that my granddad got me, and I had to ask the kids at school, E, A, D, G, B, E. Then I don't think I had a guitar tuner for a long time. What it was, I would tune to Metallica. Any Metallica song starts off with the chug, 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 chug. It's an open E. Most any Metallica song, and a lot of Black Sabbath songs, and well, not so much Led Zeppelin songs because Jimmy Page just doesn't chug, chug, chug too much. He does all kinds of extracurricular stuff. But I would just tune up to the E, and then the E, you press that note, and then that one's open. It'll tune to the next one, tune to the D, to the next one, tune right there on the 5th fret. Right there, you tune, you get that one, you make these two sound. Oh, you gotta slide up for this one. This is the G string. It's different. So you gotta slide up here for the G string, get your B, go back down there, bam, and your A. You hit this one thing and this one open thing, and they should sound the same. This is a higher octave than that one. Alright, this note right here and this note is the same note, but this note is a higher octave than that note. It's the same note, but it's only that much higher. Alright, that's all you got on that. Now we're going to go to the next page. Oh, we're going to go back on that. Make this bigger. Man, this is supposed to... I'm not even sure if I'm using the right photo thing. Alright, so these are the chords. The C chord is G, C, E. Look on the piano book, that's what they'll show you. Every good boy does fine, but you know, they have the treble staffs and all that stuff. I don't play a piano, so I don't need to know that stuff. I don't really play. I'm a musician. I play music. All I really need to know is music. I don't even know how to read music or to write music. I just play the stuff. That's all it is. This is a bar chord, but it's so small I can't really show you it that good. That's a chord that I made up. Just another chord that I made up, but I found out that this chord is a different chord. I might show you that later. This is like a C, but I put this note right here. Wow, that's cool. Alright, so what it is alright, I don't even know if I can do some cool stuff. Alright, see, I put this is a C. Alright, this is like a C scale. Alright, so when you got the C, you got a C, it goes like what's the C notes? C, E, G. C, E, and a C. Alright, that's your C chord right there. Press this one down, and this one down. Leave that one open, and that one open. When you have all the notes all together, the only notes that sound off are the C, the E, and the G. Alright, see, because that would be open. And the C and the G, the only ones that sound. Alright, so C, E, and G. And then you get, that's the G right there, right? But this is the old screwy chord, because that's the C, that would be the E, that would be the G, and that would be the other C that makes for this chord, because this is only a 3-note chord. But when I slide it down to the E, right, because you put it on right here, you put the same notes, the same chord, because this is D. I use it as a movable chord, right? So it's the C, the G, it would be the D. It would be a D because that's your blue or your bass or your root note, right? Alright, so it's D, F, and then that other D. And then you gotta throw that A in there, right? But if you, wow, that's cool. How do you do that? Alright, so if you play it often enough, or the right way, from the D, you play it the right way from the D, that's the opening chord to boom boom bum bum boom 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 boom. That's sometimes I feel I don't have a. That's the Chili Pepper song right there. And then it jumps into a this bar chord right here. You put all your fingers across there, and then you hold these 3 notes right here, and that's the root note for the bar. All right, let me show you. All right, that's the root. See, these notes are the only ones that play. This is the root note. All right, let's go with the bar. Let's go with a bar G. All right, bar G, bam, G right there, bam, G right there. These represent the strings, just in case you don't know that each one of those is a string. That's the note that you put your finger on. All right, so we're going with the bar G. Bar G goes right there, and then so you got 2 strings before you get that one. The 1, 2 string, bam, 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 bam. Let's look at the G chord. Where is it at? There's my boy down there. D, G, B. All right, let's double that up. All right, D, G, D, G, B. That's the bar chord for G. All right, that's the G chord. That's a G major triad chord. Slot. Well, I can't show you it like that. All right, G major triad. G, B, the D is open string, so you only put your finger there, there, and there, because the rest of them they play, but you don't have to put your fingers on them because they're open strings, and it's only the ones that's going to sound is the D, the G, the B, the B, the G, and the G. Now this, I use this note right here too. It makes it a G augmented, but it just makes it a prettier sounding G. Hear me tell it. But That's the G major triad. All of these things, they work out. See, that's the third fret. And you just put your fingers where they're supposed to go. Put your fingers where they're supposed to go, and that's the chord. F sharp, D, A, D, A. Alright. And the D, F sharp, D, A. Bam. So you know that you're doing the right stuff. And you can slide these. Actually, does it matter? What the hell? Actually, alright, let me see. See what I do. I use this chord. What's that one? This one. Alright, this is the E chord, right? It says it's the E, but what I do is I hit the B and the E, and then I hit the B and the E down here because it's an E. It's a fake ass chord. It's not even real. I don't even know what it is. It's just 2 notes, but it sounds good. See, if I want to hit the full E, I use this one, but if I want to hit a fake E and just to make it sound for something, I use this one. I use this note. Alright, this is a long ass lesson. We're gonna flip next. Go to the next page. Alright, these are the scale patterns. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the pentatonic scale. It's the A pentatonic. The A mixolydian. It only has an extra 2 notes. Hold on, let me see. That's the root. So, hold on, let me show you something different.
Community. Penny Donnelly. Penny Donnelly, you have a guest in the lobby.
Oh, screw
Penny
that.
Donnelly, your guest is waiting.
Alright, this is really all you need to know about guitar. This is all I've known ever about guitar, and I jam my ass off. You don't like it. Alright, C major pentatonic. But you're gonna have to get books in order for you to learn how to play the specific song. I mean, you can play by ear, but if somebody tell you, hey, look, this is the chord that you got to play for this song, you already know what your chords are. So you can just throw these chords together and you can, and you can play the daggone song. You can either throw a regular chord or a bar chord or a fake ass chord or something. All right. And you can play the song because that's really all it is, throwing the chords together. All right. And then all you have to learn is timbre, how to make the guitar sound or how you want it to sound. Soft, heavy, hard, but always strike your notes sharply and clearly. Anyway, C major scale pentatonic or the A minor pentatonic, it's the same thing. I don't know why, it's just how it works out. All right, the pentatonic scale is with the A. Pentatonic means 5. All you got to do is where's the A at? All right, let's start with the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's the A. All right, so what we do is take these 5 notes that make up the pentatonic scale, and you run them all the way up and down the fretboard. And see, really, I don't even know what these notes are. I had to make them up because really all I know is the pattern. The pattern is bum 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 bum. And this is supposed to be, I say it's the first pattern, pattern 1. I could be wrong. I don't care because I've learned how to play guitar on my own. And then I look and other people got like different patterns and everything. I don't know what that is all about. So, whoops, wrong button. Let me put my face up here. All right, let me make this one small real quick. Make this small, so I'll be right down in the bottom. All right, so. Alright, so this is the scale. This is basically you run these patterns, bum 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 bum. Alright, the difference between a pentatonic and a mixolydian is that note right there. The one that you ain't got no dot in or no X in, that's the 7th note. That's the 6th and the 7th note for the difference between a pentatonic and a mixolydian scale. It's just those 2 notes. You add those 2 notes. Bam, 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 and then that just gives you some more stuff to play with. Because, all right, this the key. It's the secret. You're playing on the A minor pentatonic scale. All of these chords, a C chord, most of a G chord. Well, that's the G root. I'll play that chord. They can kiss my butt. That's an E minor, because the A minor chord. That's really not a whole D, but a D. I'll play a D chord with it too. You got me twisted because it is, man. I ain't got but 2 chord, 1, 2, A B C D, the D, A B C D E, and shucks. Anyway, any of these chords, seeing as how the root note is on there, I play them. All right, and they sound good with this scale. All right, so any of these root note chords, you play any of these notes, even the Mixolydian notes. It doesn't even matter how you play. Switch from the E chord right here. That's the A minor's chord, and then you switch from the A minor to the C. All right, switch from A minor to the C, and what you're gonna get. Oh, you're gonna have to throw a fill in between there. Ding 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 ding, jang jang jang. It go like this. Jang 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 diddle 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 jang 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 diddle 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 jang 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 diddle 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 jang jang bitty 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 blah bitty jang jang. Any of those notes, that's the fill, the fill, any of these notes on the pentatonic or the E Mixolydian scale, because these are the same ones, it's the same, it'll sound good. It'll fill, it'll make it, it'll sound like it's supposed to go there. It don't matter how crooked you play the daggone note. When it goes between this one and that one, between this chord and that chord, it'll blend in. That's really all it is. So you learn a decent scale. You learn these patterns. The reason why I learned these patterns, all right, because these are the notes. This is like the first position, and it doesn't even matter what note you start on, because this, I use it. This, what the hell? Oh, okay. These are the patterns. Let me make that bigger. All right, these are the patterns. Dun, 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 dun. And this is the other one. See, this one is the same as this one, but it's just, it's just like that. This is how I do it. All right, so the thing that whatchamacallit with this is, watch. All right, if you see, this is the A minor pentatonic scale. I named this the first one because you put it right over here and it fits right over top of this. The next scale down is these ones down here that does this. The next scale down is these ones down here that does this. The next one down. It goes all the way around to get the bottom of the fretboard, and at the top it repeats itself. Bam, 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 bam. All right. So the reason why you want to know these scales is so that because you can play at E. All right. So your blue note is right there. That's the third note. Bam, 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 bam. Your blue note is right there. Right. Blue note right there. You can play this scale along with that blue note. You throw the chord together. But jang, hold on, is that the right one? Yep. Jang, jang, that's the blue note. That's the root note. Jang, jang, jang. Because that you're playing on this scale, right? You're playing this pattern with these two notes. Right? Now let's drop it down to a G, because you play this pattern with these two notes. These two notes. Alright. So it's a movable scale. So I just put, seeing as how the big A is where you start at, it's the A minor pentatonic. That's the A right there. If you're going to start on the A, then that's how that go. Alright. Bang, jang, 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 and you play the A chord, and you can make the A bar. And if you use these two and you don't use that one, that'd be like an A minor bar or something like that, because that would make it an A major bar, right? Let's see, A minor. Where the notes at? See, you don't really need to know that stuff. All I really need to know is that stuff sounds good. E A C, and that would be an A minor. EAC sharp is an A chord, EAC is an A minor. So let's go back here and see what the hell that looks like. Let's see if the theory is correct. EAC, that's L, it's an A minor pentatonic. Da, 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 da. That's so it does like that. Alright, so A. Oh, yeah, so you only put these two strings, when you make that bar. And then, see, that's another bar. See, it's a bar chord right there. You hold all of these down with your index finger. And then, but these play open But this is another bar because the bars on these two strings, and then you move them over, but you have to drop it down a little bit. You'll figure all of that stuff out when you're playing. You practice. So, but you understand what I'm saying? You can play okay. Now this part here is the 1-4-5. Let me see if I ain't got the 1-4-5. Alright, this is the secret key. It's the 1-4-5. Alright, these are all the notes. These are the major notes. 1 A B C D E F G A B C. This is as far as I got because this is all the space I got. Hold on, let me look on my computer a little bit and see if I can find some more different stuff. Okay, we're not going to do that. We just leave it like this. Alright, because I got a bigger one of these pictures somewhere around here somewhere. Alright, what it is. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go with the A minor pentatonic. We're going to stay with the A because this is on A. We could go with the G, or we could go with the C, or we could go with the E, but we're going to go with the A because a lot of stuff is played in A, you know. Alright, so I'm going to learn you about the the 1-4-5. Alright, this is how you make a song. Alright, so you got your chords, you got your scales, you can make a fill if you want to. Now you want to play a song. Okay, now you be playing, you be jamming on chords all the time. What song, what chord comes next? I don't really know. I mean, I gotta figure out all these different chords. I got 7 of them. Which one come next? It's supposed to sound like it's supposed to come something sound because I'm building up the tension, the emotion, the pressure. I'm building up and everything, but I need to know what chord comes next. All right, that's why you got the 1-4-5. Hold on, watch this. I can make that bigger. Can I move it around? Oh yeah, that's cool. Move it around a little more. That's enough. All right, move this over here. Wow, that's cool. Now we're gonna go with the A. Alright, so sweet. Oh hell. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna go with the A. Alright, that's the A. Alright, what comes next? Basically, most all music follows this chord progression, the 1-4-5. Now you got some jazz that follows 1-4-5, 7-4-2-5. You just got to figure out. I mean, chords sound good together in certain patterns and certain phrases. This is just one of the ways that it sounds good together. This is universal. It sounds good all over the place. But this ain't the only way. And you can augment this, fix it, do whatever you want with it. I mean, because you might just gonna go 1-4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 1, but this is just a basic pattern. All right, well, let me show you how it goes. So this works out. A, it's the first note. 1, 2, 3, 4. The D, the E, it's the 5. So 90% of the time, 75, 85% of the time, let's look at the camera. Any Creedence Clearwater Revival song that you want to play, John Fogerty. I mean, it's usually the EAD or the EA, but see, we want to go with is it the EAD? Which one's with the EAD? Daggone right. Usually, alright, so you start off here. Jang-a-lang, 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 jang-jang. And then you hit the D. Jang, jang, jang-a-lang, jang, 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 jang-a-lang, 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 jang, 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 jang-a-lang, jang, jang-a-lang, jang-a-lang. It just goes around like that. That's how the songs generally go. Most music. You go with the A, C, 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 C. A, C, 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 C. A, C, 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 C. D, 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 C, C, C. A, something like that. It's the 1-4-5. This is how the songs go around together. You can mix it and match it however it go. But really, if you want to create a pattern, you start off with your root chord. That's the chord that you're gonna play first, and then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and then you make, because a lot of these chords sound good together, one following the other, and then you got like these. I just showed you the major triad chords. Sometimes you can put different variations of the chords, because you got A minor, A sharp, A augmented, A seventh, A fifth, flat fifth to the third power, chromium tip, add carry one, So I mean, all of the different chords vary, and some of them sound better against and behind other ones. But as far as major triad chords go in the fundamental process, and then there's all kinds of jazz ways and classical ways that the chords go back and forth together. But I ain't really all into that. I just play what sounds rock and roll. Any rock and roll song you can go through sounds like this first. Yeah, all right. So if you go with the A, start off with the A, then the D and the E, just the 4 and the 5. Start off with the C, the 4 and the 5 is the F and the G. You start off with the G, the C and the D is the 4 and the 5. Right, that's how that goes. Alright, so basically that's the free guitar lesson. That's all you need to know to play guitar. The basic concept is, alright, what it is all sound fundamentally is noise. It's basically noise, and all you're doing is organizing the noise into something that is relatable or organized or ordered, or you're just organizing the noise and it's something pleasing. Yeah, I mean, you just bang on the guitar, because like a lot of times when you're in between chords, you be playing the G chord, jing-a-lang, jing-jing-a-lang, a-lang, jing-a-lang, lang, and then sometimes you're gonna switch from the G to the C or the D. When you do that, switch from the G to the C or the D, sometimes you just play open. That's really not even a chord. It's just some more noise that you're just playing on the dagger. You just open just to have some noise in there. But because these are, I mean, it's called chaos, but it's organized chaos because you've tuned it into this format of chaos. So it's an E, open E, standard tuning is an E. Let me see what the notes are for E. E, B, E, G sharp. Well, anyway, they say it's an E, standard open is E tuning, and they want to drop D, and then people do some dumbass shit. They can't even play regular guitar. They want to drop a D. Don't even know the basic fundamentals. Play what you want, have fun, enjoy. Music is for love and fun and everything. Alright, so, but sometimes you just throw an open chord in there, not because you can't switch fast enough from the G to the C or the G to the D, but in between the G and to the D or the G and the C is a space where you don't really have the chord. The C ain't ready to be played yet, or the D ain't ready to be played yet, but you got like a little time that you got to fill it with some noise, and so you fill it with the open E. Now you become a better guitarist. You won't just fill it with an open E. You'll fill it with like a note or a riff, like Jane Padini, and you throw like 2 notes in there, just two accenting notes, to accent or to augment the riff, instead of just playing the open E. Because the open E is great as kids play. Anybody can do it. That's what kids do, because it's the easiest way to fill in that little space that I was just telling you about. But you can throw some notes in there sometimes to fill in that space. That makes you got that on that much better guitars. It's a lot of it's extra finger work. And that makes you, because you got it like that, you do it like that, because that's what it do. Alright, all of these diagrams to be sent to you. I make all these diagrams available. Maybe some more. Oh, hey. Oh, that's the dude this is big rock and roll dude from Brazil, I believe. Is he from Brazil too? From Chile, something like that. Let me see where he's from. Henry from Panama. Oh man, this dude is rocking and rolling. He's rocking and rolling. He does so much. I'm telling you. This is not. Oh man, see how we got. This is Swain Griffin, Buster Jam, DC. Oh, see, that was the little 145 I was looking for. Alright. Anyway, that's everything. That's your little guitar lesson. Hopefully it was less than like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Let me see how long it is. 30 minutes and 5 seconds. Rock and roll. Peace.